Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I just asked Spirit what the word of advice was for today for the Twin Flame Collective. And the two cards that came out are Fall into My Arms, Surrender, Holding the Opposites, Extremes of Life, and I'm Sorry, Defenselessness, Righting Past Wrongs, Uprooting. So when this comes to the connection between the divine masculine and divine feminine, I feel like the divine masculine can't wait for you to fall into his arms, and he is wanting to beg you for forgiveness. Okay, but I'm going to read what it says out of the book. Fall into my arms. The great mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often, we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded, and when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life. The agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying into the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. Then the next one is I'm sorry. We're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things in a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadow, hate, wound, separation, severing wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others, to find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people, to say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it, to be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflicts or oppression. This isn't about blame, it's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Well, I hope that these cards helped you, and that it resonated with you. Hope you are all doing well. I would love to hear your comments. Leave sorry, my cat just distracted me. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. I hope you are all having a wonderful Wednesday. Have a blessed night, you guys.